Jumping to number one myth that you people have heard, spot reduction is possible. It is a myth. You cannot do those shoulder rotations and countless crunches thinking that it will reduce your fat, but it doesn't happen. The fat, it goes overall from the body, and if you need to actually cut down fat, you cannot cut it from a specific area, but overall fat reduction se hi fat loss is possible. So if you want to reduce your facial fat, rather than doing or eating some kind of chewing gum, it's better to be in a calorie deficit diet and focus on your overall fat reduction. And if you have a fluffy chest and you think it's gynecomastia, because Google, it shows you the things that you don't want to hear. So if there's a teenager watching it, you don't have gynecomastia, bro. It happens only when you abuse certain kind of steroids, or uske baad when you don't clean it up from your body, or maybe 1 to 2% people they face it. Matlab genetics mein it might be possible, but in most of the cases gynecomastia is not the case. It's just the over accumulation of fat around your chest. Second myth, if you want to lose weight, lose fat, or if you want to gain muscle, you cannot do that without supplements. It's a total lie. Supplements don't work if your diet is not to the point. And in your diet, if you don't have enough macronutrients बोले तो 3 type के होते हैं. Again, I'll tell you: fats, proteins and carbs. Carbohydrates and protein has 4 calories, whereas your fats, it has 9 calories. And it's not just about the macros. If your micros are on point, there is no need for supplements. You are having enough magnesium, your zinc, that are very important for your testosterone levels. If you're taking enough sunlight and you're getting the vitamin D3 from there, no need to supplement it. But in some cases, like if someone is staying in such a place where there is a scarcity of sunlight, तो उस केस में vitamin D3 is recommended to supplement from outside, because in foods you won't have enough vitamin D, इसलिए वो supplement करना होता है. Coming to the third myth is detox drinks work like magic. So the fact to these drinks is ये required नहीं है. You don't require any kind of detox drinks. They don't work, and the amount you're gonna spend on that detox drink is gonna get wasted. Again, it's about the lifestyle, the food choices that you make. Detox drink की जरूरत इसलिए नहीं है because we are the most evolved species in this planet, and we have the most evolved organs. Say our liver, our kidney, they are already detoxifying your body. We are too smart, and these organs are there because they know how to detox the body rather than any kind of drink that you rely upon. So rather than taking a detox drink, if you go on a fasted state for like say 24 hours fast, if you keep and you don't put anything inside your stomach, your organs, they're gonna detox the body at their maximum pace, and that will be the best detox, because when you won't consume any kind of food and your stomach will be empty, so your organs, they'll be focused towards detoxifying your body rather than working on the food that we usually eat. Fourth myth is gluten is bad for your health. Gluten is nothing but a kind of a protein that we get from wheat. Hardly 1% of the population is actually gluten intolerant, जिससे कि उनके intestine में infection हो जाता है. But if I consider anyone from India to be gluten intolerant, it is, I don't think so it's the case, because बचपन से we rely on wheat. Coming to the sixth myth is HIIT workout is better than LIIT. HIIT is high intensity interval training, where LIIT is low intensity interval training. If your goal is muscle building, don't go for HIIT, because what happens, HIIT taps your glycogen store. Glycogen is important for lifting heavy weights. तो वो resistance training में it can interfere with your energy levels. So it's better to go with LIIT, and that too after your weight training, because LIIT, it taps your fat cells. Seventh myth is keto diet is the best diet for fat loss. So let me tell you what keto diet is. In keto diet, what happens, we completely eliminate carbohydrates, and our body, it relies on just two macronutrients, that is fat and protein. We need to consume more calories from fats. What happens with this is, जो हमारी body होती है for energy, it doesn't rely on glucose anymore that we used to get from carbohydrates. Now the body, it relies on ketones, because in keto diet our body, it undergoes the ketosis process. और उस ketosis में क्या होता है कि our body, actually our mind, it develops ketones, and those ketones are the main source of energy, the main source of fuel for our body. And if you are on a keto diet, within 2 to 3 weeks you will see shredding weight. That weight is mostly the water weight that we lose, because the carbohydrates holds water. Like 1 gram of carbohydrate will say it will hold somewhere around 3 to 5 grams of water. And if you like to socialize, and if you like to party around, and अगर आपको बाहर जाना अच्छा लगता है फ्रेंड्स के साथ, then it's not a sustainable thing to do. You can't have anything. You can't have donuts, you can't have cakes. What's life without a donut and a cake or a pizza? Okay, so the last myth is apple cider vinegar is a magic potion. That is like an excellent tool for fat loss, but let me tell you, apple cider vinegar do nothing. अगर एक apple खाया जाए rather than the apple cider vinegar, you will get more enzymes and more probiotics than that drink. So consuming a whole apple is far better than consuming apple cider vinegar, especially if you think that it will help you in your fat loss. That's not the case. Staying in a calorie deficit diet is the most important thing if you want to reduce your fat. The only use that I feel of apple cider vinegar is, I also use it, मैं भी use करता हूँ, but I like to use it in some kind of drinks, जैसे कि बीटरूट जूस में उसे डाल दिया, just for a flavor, and it doesn't contain sugar. तो उससे क्या होगा कि अपना blood sugar level, it will be balanced. This मैं अपने lemon juice में I add apple cider vinegar, और sometimes in watermelon also, watermelon juices also, and mostly in the juices I add it, and to marinate my chicken. That's the only thing. You can replace it with lemon sometimes. You can, it's, for me, I think it's a better sugar substitute, and yeah, there it works well, because it saves my calorie that I would get from sugar. So I add this, और calorie add up नहीं होती है उसमें. So these are the 8 myths that I shared with you. Hope you like it, and do comment which myth you used to believe, and if you have any other myth and you know the fact about that, kindly post it in the comments, and I'll see you. And once again, please subscribe to the channel, support, and do give it a like if you like the video. Thank you so much everyone, love you all.